Hello, my friends, and welcome to Where Wendy Travels. Today, we are boarding the Ama Christina for the Colors of Provence, and we just happen to have the Colors of Provence Christmas Cruise. Boarding the Ama Christina for the Colors of Provence Christmas Cruise is a smooth and welcoming process. Passengers typically arrive at the embarkation port in Lyon, where they are greeted by AmaWaterways staff. The check-in process includes presenting your passport, receiving your stateroom key card, and completing any necessary health or travel documentation that might need to be updated within the last day. Luggage is taken by staff and delivered directly to your stateroom, allowing you to explore the ship and relax in the lounge while waiting for the official embarkation. Once on board, you are given a short orientation about the ship, safety procedures, and key amenities. A welcome reception in the main lounge includes champagne and introductions from the cruise manager and key crew members. Guests can then proceed to their staterooms, where they will find their luggage waiting. The first evening often includes a safety briefing and a very festive, fun, exciting, and still relaxing dinner, setting the stage for your week-long journey. Staterooms. The Ama Christina's staterooms are designed for comfort and efficiency, trying to get the most out of space and keeping it very roomy, allowing passengers to unpack and settle in for the 7 to 10 day journey. Today, we're on a 7-day journey. In this category room, the BA stateroom, space is well utilized with ample storage, a large wardrobe, and suitcases fit neatly underneath your bed. The room features a seating area, desk, and private balcony, which provides stunning views of the Rhone River as you sail. You can have the beds put together, or you can have them separate twin-size beds. Upon entering the bedroom and the bath, your space, you'll find spacious bathroom with a glass enclosed shower, high-end toiletries, and plush towels. Love, love, love the towels. The room includes a flat-screen TV with international channels and an infotainment system, which includes the computer, watching movies, being able to check the daily schedules that you have, as well as accessing your own internet. Climate control panel ensures comfort, and blackout curtains help with restful sleep. The bed is covered in luxurious linens and can be arranged as a double or twins, like I mentioned. And if you're not happy with the pillows, they do have different kind of pillows on ship that you can exchange. Just let them know the first day so they don't run out, which I have never run into that issue of them running out. Now, one thing you need to know about traveling with AmaWaterways is the convenience of river cruising in Europe. It's the ease of traveling between countries. Passengers typically never go through customs or passport control at any of your stops. AmaWaterways handles all necessary documentation, allowing for a seamless travel experience. However, it's always advisable to carry your passport when they tell you to. If they don't tell you to, you can leave it safely locked in your safe in your room, as some locations may require identification at different times or identification for entry into museums or certain attractions, but the AmaWaterways staff will let you know this ahead of time. The AmaWaterways is good at treating you. They provide the 2 large bottles of water every day, and you have glasses and cups. Hey, me! In your room. The water bottles are glass, so they do offer a bottle opener in all of your rooms. You'll find it in the drawer with your cups and the gift shop. Let's talk about the beautiful small but well-stocked gift shop near the reception area, usually just behind it on the right-hand side. It carries AmaWaterways branded items and local souvenirs that you're going to run into at all of your stops on the cruise. Each ship carries different souvenirs to match the areas and the river that you're traveling on. These items will include jewelry, specialty goods, regional wines, and of course here, the regular lavender products that you'll find, as well as the toiletries that you may need or may have forgotten. So lots and lots to see here, as well as if you want to pick up some branded merchandise or just need an extra layer, this is a great place to take advantage and treat yourself. Behind the gift shop will be the lounge and the bar, which is the social heart of the ship. It does have very comfortable seating, panoramic windows, and there is a fireplace if you walk up the right-hand side, leaving the lounge, through the game room, which is really the library, a nice, quieter setting area. The full-service bar in the lounge does offer a wide range of cocktails, wine, and spirits. They have complimentary drinks, including regional wines and beer, available at lunch and dinner. You can get champagne for breakfast, as well as alcohol is available during the captain's welcome and the captain's farewell receptions. You'll also find the daily sip and sail. This is a 1 hour long, usually around the 5 o'clock area. It does depend upon the excursions of the day, and you can take advantage of their complimentary drinks, and they'll have specialty drinks on a list or a menu. So if you're not sure what you want, they have daily drinks and they have a menu of different items you can order during the sip and sail that will be free of charge. And do take advantage early in your trip of the postcards. There are postcards that are available for you to pick up at the front desk, and the front desk can assist you with mailing them. So it's always nice to send home a nice postcard of the areas that you're visiting, just letting those that you've left behind know that you are thinking of them. The ship's library also offers a section of books, including travel guides, fiction and local history, as well as lots of different board games, decks of cards, and maybe even a couple of trivia games that you and other guests can play and have a lot of fun. And here we look at the nice little fireplace and some of the books available in the little sitting area, which is the library. I did want to talk about the Ama Christina crew. The Ama Christina operates with a very highly trained crew. They usually have about 50 staff members and can hold 156 guests. You do have the captain and his navigation team, which are responsible for the ship's operation and safety. You have your cruise manager, which you've probably met before the trip if you took the pre-cruise, and will be along with you on the post-cruise if you're taking that as well. They organize the excursion. They provide local details and information about the different stops and the different customs of the areas you're in, and they try to ensure a very smooth and enjoyable experience. Now, the hospitality team, love these people. They include your stateroom attendants that keep your beds made and turn down the sheets and give you the little chocolates at night. It also includes the bartenders and restaurant staff. And you have your entertainment director coordinating onboard activities and performances. And of course, who would be complete without their coffee and tea? There is a 24-hour coffee and tea station that has premium espressos, cappuccinos, cappuccinos and teas, different coffees, different teas, and they're very user-friendly machines with options for the different kinds of milk, the different strengths of coffee, and milk preferences. So it's really a nice setup that they have available 24/7 for you to take advantage of. There's also an ice machine at the hall before you reach the staircase on each floor. Outside, if we take a look outside on the ship, the sun deck features lounge chairs, a walking track, a chess set, and shading sitting area that sometimes lays down to go under those low bridges. The onboard activity director, the physical activity director, leads stretching sessions, light yoga, and resistance training, and usually talks for 5-10 minutes a day in your sip and sail, letting you know when to meet, where to meet, and what excitement he has planned for the next day for you. Also on the outside decks, you will find the jacuzzi and the swimming pool. During the warmer months, the swimming pool does have the bar stools. It has the bar outside for your ease of enjoyment. And if we talk about the ship orientation, the bow is the front of the ship, the stern is the back of the ship, the port is the left, starboard is the right, and in the front of the ship, it leads the ship's direction and houses navigation equipment. In the back of the ship includes engine rooms and some staterooms. And, of course, the left and right, the port and starboard, you'll hear that if you're ever around the individuals helping with the docking and the orientation. The whole staff does it seamlessly, and if you're not watching them, you'll never know it's happening. There is also the Gem and Beauty Salon on board. The fitness center includes treadmills, stationary bikes, and free weights. The beauty salon offers hairstyling, manicures, and massages. And upstairs, you'll also see the bicycles. Every day, there is a bicycle tour that's available. Whether it's 7 miles or 20 miles, you'll have a lot of fun. And your activities director, your physical activities director, always attends that with you, along with a very knowledgeable tour guide. There is nightly entertainment, including live music, cultural performances, and themed events every night. So whether it's local musicians or dancers, often board and have special shows. And I'm going to be showing you several pieces of the different musicians and the dancers and the different shows, even a silk show that came on board and taught us about the history of silk and how they paint silk. And I do want to tell you, on board, you will have a musician that stays with you the entire trip, and they are phenomenal. The gentleman that we have on this trip is both a normal singer and an opera singer. This gentleman can sing every single kind of song that you can imagine, and he is amazing, 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 amazing. But let's get back to our dining experience. We see here the swimming pool, lots of places to sit and relax in the pool, the bar at the front, the chess game. In this bin, they do have the towels, and it is really lovely. See this black row on the deck? This is the track where you can walk, run, or jog. They just ask that you don't do it while the majority of us are sleeping. And yes, you can pick up a golf club and putt with the golf balls as well. So they'll let you know. It's like, don't do it before, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and don't run after 10 p.m. at night. Other than that, this track is here for your enjoyment. And if you're walking lightly, you can do it 24/7. So let's get back to our beautiful idea of dining experience. I'm also going to talk to you about this throughout the course of the remaining few minutes we have on the video here. We'll come back and forth, but I love this cruise for their food, for their staff, for their excursions. Everything about AmaWaterways is a delight, and they aim to pamper you up and down and around. And I can't tell you enough how much I do appreciate AmaWaterways for taking that extra step. These employees live to make you happy. It's amazing. But let's talk about dining. The chef's table is something you want to take advantage of once during your cruise. You can take advantage of it twice if there's room and seating available. But the chef's table offers an intimate dining experience featuring a multi-course tasting menu, and I do mean multi-course. You will have at least 7 different courses. Amazing, amazing, amazing experience. And each of these different courses have wine pairings, and the chef's table is available by reservation because the chef does want to prepare ahead of time and know the exact number to prepare for. Now, you will be pampered and delighted with every meal aboard AmaWaterways, and the Ama Christina is no different. They are amazing. Breakfast. You're going to have a buffet with omelets, fresh pastries, fruit, yogurt, and European specialties. They also have a menu that you can order off of. So whether you're getting up to enjoy the sight, smells, and options from the breakfast buffet, or you're ordering from the menu, breakfast is sure to please every palate. Lunch. It's a mix of buffet and a la carte options. However, mainly still a menu, which I love. It includes salads, soups, and local dishes. And trust me, every meal, lunch and dinner, you do have appetizer, main course, and dessert. And it is really, really wonderful. And when I say appetizers, we're talking appetizer and or a salad and or a soup, and of course your main dish, and then you have your choice of desserts. And shall we discuss the dinner? Gourmet is the only way to explain dinner. It's a multi-course meal with wine pairings and regionally inspired cuisine. You can choose your everyday available steak, your everyday available cheeseburger or pizza, or you can choose a gourmet meal that is of the region, made by the experienced chef on board. Truly, food here is wonderful. And if you ever get tired of the food here and you want to taste a home, yes, my friends, they have it. It's the bottom left of your dinner menu are those items that are available all the time. So let's talk about excursions. I know, but this is the exciting part. So I'm going to go very briefly, but I'm going to give you a daily overview of where you are on the trip, realizing that from day one to day end, it could be starting in Lyon or ending in Lyon, starting in Arles or ending in Arles. But in Lyon, you will have options, but I'm just going to go over one brief option, but realize you have your slow pace for anyone who wants to take their time and photograph, or take their time because they have walking issues, or you have the regular pace, the fast pace, and the bicycles. And most days they'll have a morning excursion, an evening excursion. They will have an option for an all-day option. I just want to go real briefly to give you a flair for what you're probably going to experience. Day one, starting in Lyon, a walking tour of Old Lyon, including the Basilica of Notre Dame de Fourvière and a visit to a traditional bouchon. Vienne, day 2, guided tour of the Roman ruins. Yes, my friends, you do not want to miss the Roman ruins, including the Temple of Augusta and Livia, followed by a scenic hike. Now, again, you never have to hike. There's always the slow pace. There's always the buses that can take you as well. Day 3, Tournon, and I can't pronounce this one, I'm sorry. Tain el Hermitage. Tell me how to say that right. do the pronunciation in the comments. Let me know. But this one includes a wine tasting at a local vineyard and a visit to Valroja's chocolate factory. So again, whether you want to eat and drink or you just want a tour, there's different excursions to fit your desires, your appetites. And we are taking a look downstairs on the cruise at the weight room, some of the items here in the weight room, and then we'll peek through the door on the other side into the beauty salon, which is currently locked, so I can't get into the beauty salon at the moment. And I'm sorry, I was so overwhelmed with all the joys and excitement of the trip that I did not get back to the beauty salon. But they offer massages, they offer nails, they offer hair. It is such a wonderful time to take advantage of. Okay, so let's get back to day 4, and we're in Vivier, or some people might call it Viviers. So in Vivier, you have an evening ghost walk through the medieval village, exploring its history and legends, and they put on a beautiful little show for you. I will tell you, this walk is worth it just to walk through these beautiful trees with the light shining on them. Absolutely lovely short stroll off the ship. It's so well worth it. Day 5, the highlight, the Avignon, the tour of the Papal Palace, and a walk across the famous Pont d'Avignon. Day 6, yes, my friends, last day before the next day that we depart. But this is one of the most exciting days. Your 6th day, you are going to be entertained by staff. You are going to be entertained by your tour director. You are going to have a party on ship other than your incredible, and I will tell you, Arles is incredible. It's an exploration of Van Gogh's inspirations, the Roman amphitheater visit. You have to see this. You have to touch this. You have to go through the Roman amphitheater. It is amazing. I will show you highlights of that, just a brief 10-second video at the end of this video. You'll also have the market and the shopping in the market. The market in Arles is incredible, from fresh cheeses to fresh meats to sit down, bar stool, enjoy the crowds walking by, to the most incredible bakeries you've ever seen, to candy, to cocoa, to chocolates, to coffees, to teas, you name it, the market has it, and it's an experience like no other. And I know I shouldn't say this, especially when we're talking and looking at a menu for the chef's table, but the restroom in Arles in the market is like amazing. You have to wait for the green light. You go in, you do your business, and when you leave, my friends, the entire stall showers itself. So this sounds stupid, but you've got to go to the restroom in the market just to experience it, because here in the United States, I have never, ever experienced anything like it. The entire place showers down for a complete COVID overhaul after each and every single person leaves the stall. It's amazing. Okay, so I get on with that. So sorry. We are looking at one of the menus for the chef's table, and we are enjoying some of the looks of the food. And I have questions about the dietary and the health of the food. And I will let you know that yes, they take all of your allergies, all of your dietary needs into account, and your servers, your wait staff will, after the first day, know exactly what you can have and what you can't have. And if you want something that needs to be specially made, they will do it for you. Your health is their concern. Your allergies is their concern. That's one of the first things that they ask you when you enter the restaurant on the first day. They do remember it. It's amazing. And look at this dessert. Have you ever seen such artwork? And they make all of their ice creams on board, fresh, daily. Amazing. Look at these ice cream designs. Look at these beautiful flavors. I wish you could taste this. Absolutely amazing. And they make them fresh on a daily basis every single day. Wow. And please, please, please get outside the ship. Look at it during the night. Look at it during the day. It is absolutely beautiful and will make you proud that you are experiencing this incredible, magical, European, amazing, amazing trip. And I do also want to tell you about the ship. The ship, it is 443 feet long. It holds, like I said, about 156 passengers and crew members, approximately 50. And the crew to passenger ratio when it's full is about a 3-to-1 for personalized service, both in your room as well as the dining room, as well as in your every activity that you have. So it's really, really wonderful. And there's so many personal touches from the crew. From the nightly turn-down service with chocolates to remembering your favorite drink order, the bar staff, really, really, they're amazing people. They learn what you like. They'll offer you what you like. They'll make special teas for you. They'll bring you pots of tea or your favorite drink. They get to know you. So it's really nice. The crew really goes above and beyond to make every single person feel special. You feel like you are someone when you're on an AmaWaterways cruise. And we are going to go through several locks. Anytime you're on a river in Europe, you go through several locks, and the Rhone River is no different. The Rhone has several locks, including the impressive Boulonnais Lock, which has a 75-foot elevation change. So if you want to experience these locks, which I highly recommend you really enjoy these locks because it's a master of engineering when you're on these cruises. So, why choose AmaWaterways? Well, exceptional service and crew to guest ratio. There really is something absolutely wonderful about AmaWaterways staff and crew. They make you feel happy. And they really immerse you into being where you're at, whether it's on the excursions, on these lovely, luxurious buses going to see magnificent things in Europe or anywhere they are. They're all over the world right now. It's amazing. They're getting more ships, and the AmaWaterways treats you so incredible. And my friends, that's another thing. Look at the sky here. Look at the outdoors. I need you to be prepared to have fun, have a blast, no matter what Mother Nature does. So if Mother Nature doesn't give you sunshine constantly, you need to be happy and say, wow, it's not so hot. If it rains on you, you have to be excited and say, wow, this is going to keep away a lot of the tourists so we can be upfront and personal with what we're seeing. You need to be ready for the weather of the countries you're going through, the river you're on. You need to be ready to have a great time, be entertained, be wined and dined with this gourmet dining and complimentary beverages so many times during the day that you hardly ever want to buy a drink. But yes, the drinks are available for purchase outside of those complimentary beverage times. But again, if you're not, if you don't mind, the sip and sail offers it, the dinner offers it. It's amazing. And the excursions, immersive. You have expert guides. Every stop you make, you have 3 or 4 different guides for the slow walkers, the regular walkers, the fast walkers, the bicycles, the bus tours, the walking tours. You have expert guides that know the language, know your language. Everybody on AmaWaterways speaks English. And your tour guides will speak English as well as the local language as well. So they're really fluent on what they do, and they are not novice guides. These are experienced, well-tenured guides, and the staterooms are luxurious. The ship is luxurious. The balconies in your staterooms is incredible. And yes, I love the balcony because I like those moments where I want to go back to the room, refresh myself. Yes, there's restrooms outside of the restaurants and down the halls, and there's restrooms there. But I like going back to the stateroom ever so often and just stepping outside on my own balcony, taking a photo or two, breathing in the air, enjoying the wind. And although I spend most of my time outside of the stateroom is a very happy place to come back to. And my friends, the wellness programs. You have your physical activities director and you have entertainment on board. That pianist or the vocal entertainer is on the ship 24/7, and they will play during most times that you would possibly be in the lounge. And when you're not there, they have the radio with very pleasant music. So I really haven't longed or needed for anything. And of course, in your stateroom, on your little computer TV, you have everything you want there, the movies, the music, the entertainment. And look at this. Our wait staff knew that we liked a Christmas tea with fresh herbs, and the went out of their way to make sure they brought us a pot of tea every single time they saw us in the lounge. Absolutely spectacular service. Love them, love them, love them. And anytime they have seafood, they will have the alternate. They'll have chicken, they'll have beef, they'll have all three. So if you don't like the main course of the evening, you have like 6 different choices. So amazing choices there. So my friends, I highly recommend an AmaWaterways cruise for all the things that I have mentioned, but I do also want to talk about cruising and what you want to bring with you, and what you should always remember when you're planning a cruise. Yes, and one thing I want to mention is usually in the States or you travel on your own, you will want to bring a refillable water bottle. Not so on AmaWaterways. On AmaWaterways, they provide water bottles, either boxes full of fresh water for you when you go on all of your excursions. They recycle everything from the ship. Every single thing on the ship gets gone through and recycled properly. So Europe is a lot better on recycling than we are. But I do recommend you consider bringing a portable lanyard or an easy wallet purse so you're not carrying a big purse. Maybe also bring a backpack if you're looking for souvenirs. That way you don't have to carry them in your hands. Your hands are free, and you have a backpack to carry if you're buying items when you're out on the different excursions. Also for your luggage, you might want to consider packing cubes. So those are always good. And also bring a couple of gallon-sized Ziploc bags. You never know what you might want those for, but they usually come in handy when I travel. I also like to bring a non-surge protected power strip. It's very, very important, non-surge protected for my camera, my tablet, my phone, my, breather machine, whatever you have. It's nice to bring that with you. You also might want to double check all of your medical or dental essentials, making sure you have them. And on AmaWaterways, you're never going to have to worry about motion sickness. I get motion sick when I'm closed walls on the water, but this is smooth. So you will not have to worry about any motion sickness with AmaWaterways, which I'm ecstatic over. I absolutely think that is amazing. Also, my friends, I did have a couple of friends who traveled on their own before they got to the ship, and they found out that their luggage was not waterproof. So just check out your luggage. Make sure you have some of the newest luggage. It is waterproof, that it fulfills all of your needs, so you're not running into a situation where you start your cruise with being less than happy. It's also nice to have luggage that rolls properly. Those tires, those wheels do not last forever. So get out your luggage, twirl it around in your house, see how easy those tires roll and that they're not rotting and falling apart, because if you're exhausted by the time you reach the AmaWaterways destination, just going through your first airport, just keep that in mind. So I also want to talk about maybe going on the AmaWaterways cruise. You can always look for discounts. You can bundle your trip. Flight nowadays costs a lot. If you have a lot of vacation time or you're just retired, you may want to consider a back-to-back AmaWaterways cruise. You also may want to consider leveraging different loyalty programs that you have for flight or points on credit cards, and consider the pre-cruise and the post-cruise with AmaWaterways. Sometimes they will have discounts where you can get one half price or your second person in the room free for the pre or the post. So look at any discount they may offer, and if you have the time to take advantage of it, please, please, please do. You also might want to consider being flexible with your travel dates. If you travel off season, you can save usually a lot of money on both flights as well as your cruise or pre or post accommodations if you're staying longer. Also, if you travel midweek, you might get a cheaper flight and then be able to pick up a hotel for that extra day or two. So there's lots of considerations when you're looking at traveling to make the most of it. So also, when you're saving up for a cruise, might want to consider cutting back on non-essentials, saving that $5 on coffee every day so you have a little bit more pocket change, because I've never been on a trip yet that I haven't picked up a souvenir or two, and I've traveled enough that I keep telling myself, no more souvenirs. I don't need any more t-shirts, don't need any more mugs, don't need any more shot glasses, no more knickknacks, and yet every single time I do. So make sure you have enough room in your luggage. Plan ahead of time to have enough room, both with weight and volume, in your suitcase to bring back that extra sweater, that extra t-shirt, that extra souvenir that you purchase. And just know that in AmaWaterways, they do have the elevator in the center. So if you are mobility impaired in any way, you can always use that elevator. You also have the short staircases, and you have dessert. So you might not want to bring along those tight pair of pants, because you may just add a pound or two when you're on your trip. So when we're looking at these cruises, decide what kind of AmaWaterways cruise you want. I have absolutely fallen in love with this trip, and I highly recommend the Colors of Provence for you, and with your incredible stops in Lyon, Vienne, Tournon, Viviers, Avignon, and Arles. They are magical. And we did do this trip as a back-to-back, so I have more videos coming up. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, give me a comment. Let me know if you've been on an AmaWaterways or you've been on another cruise, and let me know your thoughts and what you would like to see. And I have a lot more videos coming up letting you know about the train ride, each individual stop and excursion that we have. So if you're into travel, my friends, I would love to have you along for the journey. Hit that comment button. Let me know your thoughts about traveling on this incredible AmaWaterways cruise. You can also ask for a tour of the captain's engine room here. Just giving you a brief little peek in there. Sorry about the lights. And again, the lounge is so beautiful, my friends. Take your time, spend your time outside of your cabin. Enjoy all the treats and delights, the yogurts, the snacks, the desserts, the appetizers that are available for you. And it is truly a magical place. You can have breakfast, you can have snack, you can have all of your meals. It's just amazing experience. So thanks for joining me today, my friends. This is Where Wendy Travels, Where Wendy Creates with Wendy. Have a blessed day. Have a great day. I hope you travel soon. Enjoy.